Good morning, friends. I am going to be working on a design team layout for my creative scrapbook. So this is using the July kit. And the July kit, if you haven't seen my unboxing, is the Glimmer and Glee collection from 49 and Market. And so I thought I would use this adorable little picture of Delilah. She is just was like hopped her feet up on my lounge chair, and so her ears are kind of flopping in the wind, and she wants to play tug with her giraffe. And so I thought it was super cute. And I am going to use the sketch. So the sketch is by Laura Whitaker. And I thought, I don't know what I'm going to do for like the main background yet. But I thought, obviously I'm just going to do one picture, so I'll probably have a few more embellishments over on this side. There's a lot of great scalloped and trim pieces in this collection. And I will also figure out something to do a banner and some sort of round element over here. But I think I'm just going to have one rectangular element, and I thought I would make that out of triangles. Now I haven't done triangles on a layout for a really long time, so I'm going to channel my inner Paige Evans, but this collection has some really great patterns, and so there's this one, and I should say there's a couple this happens to be from the garden, so there's a couple papers that are not from that Glimmer and Glee collection, as you'll find in a lot of kits. It's a little more curated, so they found some other options that will also work. So there's this great zigzag pattern. I love this so much. There is plenty of blue plaid, so you get this full page, and then a lot of the more hero pages have the blue plaid either on the side or the bottom. And then there is this great dot piece. Just seeing what I'm going to sacrifice on the other side, and so far I'm good with it. And then there is this pink star. So you see there's some of the plaid elements. So I haven't decided yet how I'm going to do my triangles, as far as if they're going to form little squares or little diamonds, or if they're just going to be going in different directions. So that part will play with as I'm filming. So let's get going. So I have done a little homework and have created my triangles. And so I did this just by cutting 2-inch squares and then cutting them in half. Then I roughed off the edges, and then I finished them all off with chipped sapphire. And so I'm looking at a couple different patterns. I like this pattern a lot, but there's a lot of white showing, and the same would happen if I just had the triangles going in one direction. So I decide I'm going to create some large squares, and so more diamond shaped, as you'll see. And so one of the main reasons is I think I'm going to do this on a white background. And so it felt like if I had a lot of white showing, that it would be too much white. And so I am just figuring out how I want my pieces to lay out so that the patterns are kind of spread out a little bit. And so here, miracle of technology, it is uh, a stage forward for you. And this is how my background for this little section at least is going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off adhering. And I did turn some of the pieces around just to help me not have similar patterns too close together. So So yeah, so I am about done adhering all of these, lining them up somewhat. I'm not the most precise person in the world. And so this is what it looks like against that white background with Delilah's pictures. This is the title I'm going to use, Let Life Surprise You. On the sketch, it has some banner pieces, so I've picked out a couple there. And then I'm going to use that yellow pattern as my banner as well. I looked at some of the other patterns and I just wanted something to be as bold as the rest of it. So I stuck with that yellow. I did want to add just a little bit of mixed media so that I could also use the stencil. So I am applying a little bit of blue. This might be Tranquil Waters. I'll try to look and see exactly what this blue is. But I did take it through the stencil as well, and I'm going to do that layer a couple of times. And here I'm adding a second color of blue, as well as some uh, splatters. And the first one was Tranquil Waters, and then the second blue color is Summer Sky. But I really like this effect where it's adds some interest but not any visible words. And so I am doing a little stamping as well, just to help capture her little personality a bit. I don't know how much in the final layout that this is visible, but I do Life in Motion as well as a couple other little phrases. And yeah, it adds a little bit of interest. And so I think I have one more coming, which I think is just it's on because that is really her mindset. Now I'm doing one more element of mixed media, which is taking a gold texture paste through a stencil. Now I don't want it to feel real pasty, so I'm using a thick brushed paint brush to spread it out a bit. And so I really like this effect. I am definitely going to do it again. You can use a stencil brush for this as well, but this gives a little bit of a um, lighter, lighter look, and so I am really happy with it. And then I think I am going to do a few splatters with gold. Now this is antique linen from Distress Line Spritz Color. And now I am finally ready to start adhering things. So you can see I did cut off a strip of my uh, uh, triangles there, and I do put them up on foam, and I'm going to remove that. I don't know why I did that, because I want other things to pop up more than these. And so, but I did cut it so that this yellow banner would fit without covering too much of the squares. And so that's the primary reason why I cut that off. Now I did already mat my photo on white, and I'm going to use this pink on either side of her little picture there. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere that. All right, so I have my title. There is a little banner piece that goes underneath the title, so I'm going to look for that. And the right banner, I do choose one off of the thicker sheet instead of using this pink one, but I do use this. So there's the thicker one. There we go. And then I use the pink underneath her picture as well. So I do use a few flowers on this layout. The blue flowers and all the flowers are gorgeous, but it's super fun to play with the blue ones. I don't see those as often. And so I am going to use the blue there. I am going to use that pink flower, but I am going to remove the hard center off of there. So I am using my liquid adhesive as I do have mixed media underneath it. So I want to make sure that it stays where it is supposed to. And yeah, so Delilah has quickly become my one of my favorite subjects to scrapbook. It's just so easy. And she just is grabbing something. No. Okay. I had to leave that in because just as I was complimenting her, she grabbed something off of the coffee table, and I had to chase her down. So she is not perfect, but I love her so much. Anyway, so here is where we're at. I am adding some flowers into that upper left section. I thought about using kites, and I did not. Going to use primarily flowers and butterflies. And I'm going to have it be not quite as tight as sometimes I do with flowers and embellishments, just because I wanted to kind of have a bit more of a crazy, chaotic type of feel than just because it's Delilah and she's looking crazy in the picture. And so it kind of has a snicker sneeze kind of feel to it, but it's intentional this time. So anyway, and I believe at this point I have adhered most, if not all, of the elements. I am working on these pink flowers. I do remove the centers from both of those, and I um, use some flowers to fill them and end up not liking that. So off camera, I do fill them with some yellow micro beads, some frills. And so I've also added that A Whole Year More Wonderful at the top, as we've had her for a year now, and it's been awesome. So thank you for watching my video. I really appreciate you hanging out for the process. If you like it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I appreciate any subscribers or positive feedback. All of that is something that can just help my channel grow. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. Here are some close-ups, and be sure to check out all the details on my creative scrapbook. If you decide to subscribe, go ahead and mention my name and free gift in the comments, and you will receive a free gift. Thank you, everyone.